forgot to put it up there. Oh well, no worries. This is cool. I just had to stop and show you. This is what the Earth looks like to me when I look at the globe. That's my center point right there. Oops. There, right there. See, for me, Greenland's close to us. Scandinavia is close to us. It's really at the top. Hey, Albania. How you do? How you do now? Oh, I just want to say thank you to everybody. Yes, first, everybody who helps motivate me. It's because of you guys on this live stream that you help motivate me to actually get out here and exercise. Because I would rather just lay in bed and wait for all this medication crap to get out of my system. I had my injection last night for my Crohn's disease. I got to, hey, Alaska hockey girl, hi. I thought of you the other day when I was at Chief Andrew Isaac Health Center, and I could hear the hockey sticks and pucks slapping the rink at the Dipper, the outside rink. Yes, I just thought I thought about you. Woohoo! Yes, enjoying the weather here. Thanking you guys. Oh yeah, hello. Oh yeah, good to see you here. Slava Ukraine. Woo! Hope everything's doing good, doing well with you guys. Okay, let's do some exercise because you guys motivate me to do this. You need help, Albania. Oh, what's the question? Oh, help for what? Curious to know. Help for what? Let's put the camera over here today because we can, because that's just what we can do. Ooh, the back of the tarp is just wonky, isn't it? Isn't it? It's not snowing, so I think I could put the tripod here today. Ooh, I'm tired though. I don't know what I need to do. I guess I'm getting the winter blues, maybe. I don't know. Let's just go work out. Let's just get her done. Let's do a quick workout. Let's move the bear and then we'll catch up with the comments. Bear can go here because he's so cool. Gotta have our bear. I had the bear in my opening thumbnail. Okay, let's get to comments. And I have to do a minimum of 5 minutes. Practice what I preach, right? Practice what I preach, walk the walk, give my own advice. I should be following it, right? That is the right thing to do. Okay, I just cannot wait to be done with all this silly medications. This is when it's hard to have Crohn's disease. There, I got audio, yay! Okay, starting at 4:10. They fall over and break a neck. There we go. Now I can just focus on reading your guys. Yay, Lucifer! Hockey girl, woo! Albania, woo! Oh yeah, second. Albania needs help. Yay, says Lucifer. What do you need help with, Albania? Yes, we're all curious. It's 4 a.m. Almost 5 a.m. in Albania. Oh yeah, glory to heroes. I'm not sleeping, so I'm glad to see you too. Thank you. Oh yeah, good to see you here. Very good. It's always nice to connecting with everybody because, you know, this live stream is not about me. It's about everybody. If everybody gets a moment just to feel a little bit of motivation today, it's a group effort. So I just wanted to thank everybody for that. Gotta go. You're so tired. Yes, Albania. So sorry I came on here late. I had to tend to some things at 2 and 3 o'clock. So I was not able to make it on here. I am going to try some earlier live stream slots though. Okay, bye, says Hockey Girl. Oh yeah, how are you? I'm struggling. Mostly it's because of all the medications, the flare-ups from Crohn's disease, and trying to balance everything. Next month I go in for a gob of internal scans. You have to check everything out, like always, where I drink the radiation stuff and do the IVs and all that junk. But I can't complain because I'm 100% medically covered, so I'm good. How are you guys doing? Oh yeah, how are you doing? And hugs to your husband too. So tired, says Albania. Bye. Well, thank you for coming in, Albania. You're always a breath of fresh air. Everybody in here is. Elder, greetings from Russia. Privyet. Good to see you here. You're my neighbor. Literally, over there, 600 miles away. We border. So, welcome, neighbor. And Lucifer, exercising is nothing. Willingness is everything. You can do this. Thank you, Lucifer. It definitely, the thing that is helping, like I said, is having a community that is out there in this world that can also get an ounce of motivation from me that I get from you guys. So it's like a full cycle here. So I just can't thank you guys enough, because I would not be exercising if it wasn't for you guys. I would just be laying in bed trying to feel better or sitting on an airplane trying to feel better, because every day of my life I spend it trying to feel better, because I'm battling so many of the medical things, and I want every day to be something good happens, or I bring something good to somebody out in the world. So I think this is kind of ticking all those boxes to help me pay it forward to everybody too. Let's see, Alaskan girl, Burr. Oh no, yeah, our bear down there, our little mascot, the bear. Hockey girl's gotta go. I'll try and join tomorrow. Sorry, I haven't been joining. I've been busy with school. Yeah, and hockey. Yeah, this is your busy season, hockey girl. No worries. No worries on that. Bye. That's hockey girl. Pickles. Yes, I'm married and I'm a grandma. My husband's 8'9". No, he's 6'2", I think. Yeah, I got a wonderful husband, 4 children, 2 grandbabies. Pickles. Okay, where am I at now? I've exercised 4 minutes. I'm gonna practice what I preach, and at least do a minimum of 5. It's kind of fun doing my Nordic track, like I said, because I'm a former athlete, cross-country skiing. So this feels like ski practice, but not for 2 hours. On this prednisone, the steroid therapy that I'm on right now, I'm reducing my exercise and just getting some fresh air and moving my body, because the steroids, they make me feel so weird. I got to reduce my dose today. So I'm gonna get to reduce it down to my maintenance dose beginning of February. And then I go to Alaskan Native Medical Center in Anchorage. I'm gonna take a look inside of me. Hope it doesn't lead to surgery. Oh yeah, I'm okay, thank you. You had your husband on the 9th of January, cool. Or happy birthday, or your husband? I need clarification on that. Woo, okay. I've done my minimum 5 minutes, I'm at 6, good. Awesome sauce. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't scan for moose very well. It's getting dim outside. I think something's over there, but it's not moving, so it's probably not a moose, unless it's just staring at me. They do that. Oh yeah. My husband is on a mission for 2 weeks. Very few hit people were, very few people were wounded this month. I just hate hearing about that. Okay, I'm gonna get political here. But for Olya's sake and her husband, and all Russians and all Ukrainians, and all Israelis, and all, oh my gosh, I'm tired, Palestinians, I'm very thankful Trump is in office. And North Korea too. Everybody knows worldwide politics, Trump will take action. And he's already got a 4-year track record. So I'm thankful for people that border me here in Russia and Ukraine and Palestine. Palestine and Israel. I have a very close family member who has been in the Middle East region covering many things. I'm not going to say much about it, I'm not allowed to, but I'm just glad. Soully man, hey, beautiful soul, thank you. That's what everybody else here is, a beautiful soul. That's a good phrase. You guys come up with some great phrases. Let me know if there's a moose that walks up behind me. They're very quiet. Okay, Olya, is your husband in the army? Asks Lucifer to Olya. I think you said he's Army Ukraine. Olya? Michael, hey Michael, greetings. Good to see you here. Nicole, no, don't get political, lol. With this I do because it affects me directly since I border, where I live, we border Russia. You know, we're right in the middle of it. I literally live in between an army base and an Air Force base. We have the first impact, and Hawaii has the first impact with anything dealing with the East and Russia and China. We're on the front lines. So yes, very glad, nothing against Biden, but very glad now. Things can hopefully calm down a bit, at least for 4 years. Yeah, we got Fort Wainwright Army Base over there. Over there, we got Alaskan Air Force Base. And over there, we have Russia. We are right in the thick of it. A lot of people forget that. But during World War II, Alaska was hit. I hear voices. Oh, it's the neighbors. Alaska was hit. Battles were fought on the Aleutian Islands. And of course, Pearl Harbor in Hawaii. So we have war come to our land. So for us, I think we like leaders and presidents that actually put themselves on our front lines here in Alaska and Hawaii, since we border quite literally 2 kilometers away land-wise from Russia. Okay, let's read. Oh yeah, thank you. I had a January husband in October. Good, good, good. Lucifer, yes, I keep thinking I hear a moose. The orange Cheeto is a disgrace. Well, he could be a disgrace with everything else, but things are getting kind of testy over here on the front lines here in Alaska. You know, we see the military ramp up both sides. There's always training sessions going, choppers, jets. You know, we're on the front lines. We have a different perspective. So people can love or hate Trump, love or hate Biden. I can relax a little bit more now that our border is going to have a little bit of a change happen. Michael, an interesting watch on YouTube is IDF soldiers breaking the silence and Israelism. Eye-opening for me. Yes, indeed. I've had the benefit of traveling to Israel. It is very tense there. It always has been tense. I went there in 1985, and we still had to have guides. We couldn't walk around alone. We had to be in a group. We had to go through interrogation. We docked at a military base in Tel Aviv on a boat. And we had to adhere to a dress code. But I'm glad I went. Everything will be okay. I like you very much, Katie. Oh, thank you, Olya. That's nice. And I like you too, Olya. You guys are great. Lucifer, so are you surrounded with army bases? Yes. Army and Air Force. I literally, North Pole is in between both. You'll see, look on a map, you'll see Fairbanks, Fort Wainwright Army Base, North Pole, Alaska, Eielson Air Force Base, and Salcha. I'm in North Pole, right in between both. Over there is Back Gate of Fort Wainwright Army Base. Over there is the runway for all the jets. They practice out of our airport too in Fairbanks. We have a lot of military aircraft stationed here, ready to go. Nicole, Russia and China scare me. Totally different ideologies. Cool location to live though. Sending love from Chicago. Thank you, Nicole. Yeah, it's, I always like to, for people in the mainland and lower 48, I always like to kind of remind them that, if war comes to us, it's coming to Alaska and Hawaii first, like always. That's how it goes. In April, I'm going to go to an island on the Aleutian chain called Adak. It was a military base. It's been decommissioned. But Adak is closer to Adak. Russia is north of Adak. And you're next to China, North Korea, Japan. I think you're like 2,000 kilometers away from Japan on the island of Adak, and it's still in America. And battles were fought on Adak with the Japanese during World War II. So I'll be showing you a lot of that kind of stuff and showing you how close I live to Japan, China, Russia, North Korea, South Korea, and Mongolia. Alaska is very, 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 very close to all that. We're closer to that than we are to Seattle, Washington, when you look at the Aleutian Islands. Nicole, then what are the ideologies you go with? Because the USA scares a lot of people around the world because of being in everybody's business when we shouldn't. Exactly. I love Bernie Sanders, hated Biden. Bernie Sanders kind of, I could live with him or without him. I try to stay neutral on a lot of things and focus on what affects me directly, since I did grow up in Alaska and Hawaii, and how it affects our communities, our Inupiaq, Yupik, indigenous people. Same with Hawaii, how military has affected Hawaii. I grew up on the island of Maui. I grew up there when they bombed, the military target practiced on the island of Kaho'olawe, and I grew up hearing them bomb it. It stopped, and the Hawaiians reclaimed it, got the military to stop bombing it. But I kind of grew up being literally where I would hear target practicing, bombings, and things like that. So kind of a different upbringing, being so international here, but still American. My mom was born when Alaska was just a territory. It wasn't even a state yet. So, and my great grandma was born when it was during Russia, before the sale to America. I always joke and say, instead of buying Greenland, let's have Hawaii, Alaska, Canada, and Greenland become a country. Yeah, that'd be cool. Pipe dream, 85 generations from now. Okay, I get tired. Let's see, Nicole. Oh yeah, how's the weather? I see a lot of snow. We had 12 plus yesterday. The weather's great. It's really, really good. Wow, I went for 15 minutes, y'all. Oh, happy day. Let's see. Our weather, I think we're at like -5 Celsius plus 20 Fahrenheit. Let me go check, because I have my thermometer over here. We've been having nice weather, but it's going to plummet to like -30 Celsius Fahrenheit-ish again when I'm in Hawaii. I love it. Okay, let's see. -6 Celsius, 20 Fahrenheit. There we go. I can hear the neighbors shoveling. Let me turn the light on outside. And I'll talk a little bit more, and then I gotta get another round of medication put in me. Okay, there we go. Jagdish, good morning. Brianna. Hey, Brianna. Let's see. Nicole says, I really enjoyed listening to your stories and perspective. You have a wonderful candor and are so pleasant. Well, thank you so much. That was awesome of you to say. I am very thankful with how I grew up, because I grew up where hearing, my ancestors, my family, that's Inupiaq side, speaking, God, I hate that light, speaking other languages. Then I lived in Hawaii, where we speak another language, and I kind of grew up around language. Sort of like how if you're in the southern states border with Mexico, you hear a lot of Spanish. And if you're close to Canada, you hear a lot of French. Even in the Yukon Territory, when we cross over and drive from Alaska to the Yukon Territory, there's French. So all of Canada's got that French. So I just kind of am glad I grew up with the knowledge of being exposed to different cultures, different languages, different perspectives, because we're so separate from the lower 48, from mainland America. Oh, let's see, Brianna. Hello, morning star. We got Brianna. Michael, it's so great when you're at your place. You've been keeping up your workout regimen for a while now. Yes, and I stopped counting because I'm hitting the travel season, of course. I've booked 5 trips from this month to April, and I'm still trying to book more. And I'm writing everything down and going to be sharing different types of videos. I figured out how to do it. And um, there's a big sale that happened. Something's on sale right now that I wish I could buy. $412 from Fairbanks, Alaska, one way to Auckland, New Zealand. I'm like, oh, that's a great price. So it's not going to work out because I got too many trips booked in February. I'll still be in Maui. And then I'll probably go to Anchorage twice, medical and leisure. March is wide open. So I'm looking at March to fill something. And then ADAC in April. Let's see. But I like to leave the country 2 to 3 times a year. Let's see, where was I? Hello. What is a local delicacy you enjoy that I couldn't find in the lower 48? Maktak. It's whale blubber, and we're not allowed to sell it. It has to be given to you. You have to know people that have it in the freezer. So it's maktak. I've had it a few times. It's okay. Delicacy that I think we have that you guys don't have are we have excellent berries, blueberries, raspberries, wild Alaskan strawberries, rose hips. Oh God, cranberries. Wild. It's all wild berries. Oh God, it's so good. Other delicacies would be Alaskan king crab, of course, all of our seafood, halibut, pike trout, rainbow trout, you know, all the things like that you guys don't have since it's within our area. Moose meat, reindeer sausage, bear meat. Hawaii, I like having shark. Shark is really good. Let's see, but Hawaii's got a lot of different types of foods too that you guys don't get to have. But yes, I've been keeping up, Michael, as best as I can, practicing what I preach, with at least going out for 5 minutes to get fresh air to help my mood and lift my spirits and move my body a bit. So I thank you guys for that greatly. Let's see, Jagdish, good morning, Mr. Sloth, Snow Beautiful. That's a cool username, Mr. Sloth and Snow Beautiful, Slothful Beautiful. Oh yeah, nice. It's a lot of fresh air. Yes, it is, definitely. It's great. Great. Let's get off of that. Let's go this way and get some light in my face. Excuse me, do you guys trap? My brothers used to. I don't. I don't like killing animals. If I'm starving and I have to feed my family, yeah, I'll kill an animal. But I don't have to. I just go to the grocery store. But I have a lot of family members that do trap, who used to get the pelts and things like that and eat the meat. But yeah, there's a lot of that up here. Michael, what are your laws in Alaska about pew pews? Everybody has them. Everybody. It's expected. It's expected. It's in your car, in your house, at work. It's everywhere. Um, Pretty much everybody grows up learning how to shoot all types of pew pews. I grew up that way. We're taught strict. What's the word? Very strict about safety from young up. Very strict with safety. I thought I heard something over there. I don't want the neighbors to scare the moose into my yard. But up here, it's necessary. You have to have pew pews. You have to. Like if I'm driving on a long distance, not into Canada, I don't try to bring pew pews into Canada on the border. But if it's just common when you're driving somewhere, as soon as you leave. We have wild animals everywhere in our yards, but as soon as you get out in the middle of nowhere and you're trying to hike or do things, you need to have protection. You need to have a pew pew. It's just expected. Like, can you walk around with one? Yes. Are you required to have a concealed weapons permit or open carry? I think it's open carry. My husband would know that better if he was here. I'd have him explain it. But The police are not, sorry, that was gross. I'm digging in my ear, then I had to look at it. The police up here expect it. If you get pulled over, you just say, yes, officer, I have a gun right here. They go, oh, okay, thanks for telling me. And then they either remove it or, make sure that you don't touch it. Usually I let my husband do all the carrying. I don't like to carry pew-pews unless I'm going out to a remote area where I know there's going to be bears. And because I hate bears, I'm terrified of bears. And that's the only time I will ever carry is if I know I'm going to be in an area where there's bears. And yes, we're taught young how to aim and shoot at the correct parts of the bear. Never shoot it into their body. It's going to just tick them off. You shoot for the open sockets, the eyes, the nostrils, the mouth, the ears, so that the bullet can penetrate and take them down. Because bear just get ticked off when they shoot them in the main section, and then they just charge even faster. So yeah, we're taught all of that. Luna's here. Hey, Luna. Nicole, pew pews, lol. I know, because of can't say the other word. Pew pews. Hello, how are you, Luna? Luna, how are you? I'm doing good. I'm still chatting. This is great. It snowed. I know. I heard it snowed in Louisiana. My husband told me that there's a lot of snow down there. I'm like, oh yeah, everything must be going crazy down there. Joey S, it's not necessary. You're just a gun nut. Oh, Joey, it is here in Alaska. It is. Trust me. My distant family members were just eaten by polar bears. Look it up in the news, okay? She was in her 20s and her toddler. Yeah, look it up. The village of Wales. She's one of my distant relatives. Polar bears will eat you. The only way they got the polar bear to stop was people came out and shot and killed it. So, but sadly, those family members did not make it. So, carrying guns here, having guns here is a serious thing. We have to have them. I could have a moose rock right here and start trampling me to death. And my son will know, or the neighbors will know, to get over here and shoot it. So, it's everywhere up here. We are very remote, very wild. We're literally the last frontier, quite still. So, there, my little rant. Real facts. I want to be your pen pal, says Nicole. That's cool. Thank you. Michael, it's very important about teaching pew pew safety, especially to kids. Yes, starts young with us, very young. If you have a weapon around or not, many accidents happen in the USA because of the curiosity of kids and not education on pew pews. Yes, we are. It's just ingrained in us from young on up. Safety and respect for pew pews. It's just it's our culture. It's normal for us. Our normal is not your guys' normal. A lot of times you have to self-police. If you're in the village, they have no police in some villages, and the police from here in Fairbanks have to fly into the villages to do arrests. So yeah, you have to police yourself in many areas that are very remote here, and for hunting and for security and protection against wild animals. Nicole, Chicago has a lot of pew pews and not one bear in sight unless you go to Boys Town. Yeah. That's the problem in the lower 48 in the big cities. Guns are only necessary to protect yourself from the other people that have the guns who don't want to use the guns the correct way. So in that sense, it becomes a hot mess. And that's why I don't live in those cities. That's why I choose to live in either Alaska or Hawaii, because those are my normal places. Let's see, but Alaska is my very, very normal. Michael Chirac, no joke. Chirac? Chirac. What's Chirac? Where bunny? Excuse me. You aren't cold right now. No, not cold at all. No, it's warm. 20 degrees Fahrenheit, -6 Celsius. Really, really warm. Yesterday, I think I was out here in my shorts, wasn't I? Or the day before? Can't remember. Ram Kumar, hi. Good to have you here. Nicole, she's not cold. She gets antifreeze in her body. Yeah, I just was on my Nordic track for 15 minutes, and that warmed me up. So yeah, I'm good to go. Let's see. There we go. Michael says having pew pews, and other protection is very important, whether in Alaska or not. Another world-changing event. whether that's World War III, Mad Max apocalypse, people will wish they had protection or even know how to make bullets. There's people up here that know how to make their own ammunition, things like that, self-sufficient subsistence lifestyle. Yeah, yeah, go on and on talking about that. But yeah, and then also it's in our Constitution too, as a right that we're allowed to bear arms to protect ourselves, as long as we follow the law with it. I agree. Real facts: protect yourself from felons, felons, and hungry polar bears, and grizzly bears, and black bears, and fox and moose, and all those wolves, all that stuff. Yeah. Doesn't even. Michael says it looks like you're on a green screen. That's cool. Yeah, no, it's just like just no green screen. Camaro. Yeah, it's so cool. My husband likes driving the Camaro, but he's got the truck today. The Camaro works great. It's a 2015, and that thing, that's a good winter car. Did you ever think that a Camaro could be a good winter car? It is, except it's low to the ground. So he brings it out when the roads are good and plowed, which they are. But today he needed the truck to do some runs for Great Alaska Pizza Company. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh, my Michigan Gun Dog Outdoors. That's a cool username. Michigan, we all have pew-pews and no one breaks into a house or you get pew-pewed. Exactly. Same here. It's expected. That's why people say, yeah, I could leave my doors unlocked. I could leave my cars unlocked. And then also in the village where there are polar bears on the coastal areas, people leave their houses and their cars unlocked so people can take shelter in somebody else's house or car if a polar bear is in the village. Because polar bears will eat you. They see you as food. You are in their backyard. And here it's grizzly bears. Yeah, grizzly bears in this area. And grizzlies scare me too. Nicole, take care, kind soul. Thank you. Glad we crossed paths for a moment. Wishing you a beautiful life. Oh, thank you, Nicole. That's really nice of you. Thank you. Tashar. Hi. Hello. Tashar Sagar. That's a cool username too. Michael, yes, because bullets run out for sure. Exactly. And empty hand knowing how to box, martial arts, wrestle, and so on for when the ammo runs out or not. Exactly. If you don't know how to make bullets, ammunition of any kind, or how to be subsistence, yeah. That's why I'm glad I was raised in Alaska. Come from a family of generations of subsistence lifestyle, merging into half and half subsistence lifestyle, merging into living from the village to the city, township of Fairbanks, still incorporating some subsistence habits that were put into me. So, and then we got Edgar. Amazing view. Are you from Alaska? Yes, 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 I'm from Alaska. Born and raised in Alaska and on the beautiful island of Maui, the two best states in America. I gotta just woo, woo, woo. Let's see. Is always snowing? No, not always snowing. Well, this will all melt, and by May, this will all be gone, and we'll have 24-hour daylight. Right now, it's nighttime. It's 4:41. Our sun set, I think, an hour and a half ago, but it's still kind of dim out, as you can see. So it's twilight hour. Michael, or even how to have a weapon like a stick, knife, etc. Oh yeah, knives are big here. People carry knives everywhere here. It's common. At the airport too. You'll see where people have to drop their knives into this bin at TSA because people forget that they have a knife on them. And they're in TSA, already checked their baggage. Like, oh no, I have my knife on me. I love this knife. And boop, in the box it goes. I gotta show you guys that box. But those knives do get recycled to, I don't know where, I have to find out what they do with those knives, but the knives are not thrown out. Let's see. Do you pay land tax? We do have tax on our property, yes. We don't pay sales tax, and we don't pay the income tax, I think. Very low taxed. We don't pay taxes on we have no toll roads. That doesn't exist here. We get paid a dividend every year, the permanent dividend fund from the oil revenue, every resident. And I'm in Nupiak. I'm also tribally affiliated with another organization called Doyon, and I get 2 dividend checks from them a year. And being a Nupiak, I get 100% medical coverage. So yeah, it's good to live here if you're a Nupiak, Yupik, Athabaskan, all that kind of stuff. You ever try keeping bears away? I've had bears stalk me. I've stumbled upon bears. I've seen bears from cars. You know when a bear's stalking you, you can when you walk, you listen and you can hear them walking when you walk, and then you stop, and then they stop. You hear that little delay when you stop and they stop. That's when you know a bear's stalking you. They're smart. They're very smart. Michael, knowing how to survive and live off grid or in rough condition environments, there should be like a scout class taught in every elementary, middle, and high school. Lol. Yes, I agree. Definitely. I lived off grid twice. Once in the middle of nowhere, Washington, and once just down the road when I was a kid. I was 12 and we were off grid. There we go, live. It just disconnected. You can hear in the backdrop that sound. That's the neighbors running their snowblower. We don't need ours done. Yes, but it should be taught. I agree. Because up here, it's just we know how to survive in it, and um, we have the scout training up here. They do that too for the merit badges, camping out at 40 below zero. The military does their training up here at 40 below zero camping and survival. It's interesting. One bear. Yep, one bear over there. Wait, is it snowing? I don't know. Oh well. Boy, they're noisy neighbors, but they're good neighbors. How is it to function with 24-hour daylight? Michael asks. It's awesome. It's epic. Right now, we passed December 21st, so now we're gaining minutes every day. So this is cool. So by the time we hit, when is it? The March 21st. Yeah, March 21st is when we start having equivalent daylight to you guys in the lower 48. And then we start getting a lot of daylight, more and more and more. By the time it's end of April, May, we're 24-hour daylight already. The sun is setting, but it's only setting below the horizon, so we still have the daylight. So you guys will get to watch that again, because I started live streaming all of this stuff August 8th, towards the end of our cycle, to where we got to the equinox, September 21st. Yeah. But I love the daylight. That's when I don't like to travel outside of Alaska, is during summer. I want to enjoy summer. Sarah Khan, we're from Alaska. Michigan Gun Dog Outdoors. We had a Boy Scout program, but it then merged with the Girl Scouts. I know. Now they take noodle necklaces and sing Kumbaya computer screens. When I heard about the Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts merging like that, I was like, wonder if the pregnancy rates are gonna go up in scouting. Oh goodness. Oh my goodness, I gotta get inside. My dinner and my kiddo, I stopped doing what I was supposed to do inside. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna come back tomorrow. I can't believe I went for 38 minutes. This is awesome. But I'm gonna come back tomorrow. So I better say goodbye right now, everybody, and get myself back inside doing the tasks that I had started and did not complete. And our neighbors are snow plowing, so it's noisy. But anyway, I'm gonna say goodbye. Okay, sayonara. And I could say mahalo nui. Thank you very much for watching. And koyonakpak, thank you very much for joining me. Have a wonderful night. Hey, Yvette. Got to see you real quick. Fishing in Alaska. Yes, I do. But I like to just have somebody else fish and bring it to me and I eat it. Oya, saying goodbye to Oya. Bye-bye. Bassmaster Bros. That's a cool username. I've been once. Oh, you're catching me at the tail end, Bassmasters. I was just saying goodbye, but I'm so glad that you've been fishing here in Alaska once. That's awesome sauce. Michigan, peace, you sub. Thank you so much. I caught a ton of salmon. Halibut's my favorite fish, then salmon. I'm a halibut girl. Bye. Have a great day. Love from Michigan. Cool. Good chatting with you guys. Nice to see some cool new usernames here. And I'll see you guys mañana tomorrow. Woo-hoo-hoo. Thank you again, everybody. Cleonakpak, thank you so much. Bye, Carly. Oh, I'm just saying goodbye. More people popping on. Okay, bye, Carly. I was just saying goodbye to everybody, but I'll check with you guys tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye. Cleonakpak, thank you very much.